Hey everybody, what's going on? It is James here with Crypto Quick Start, and I want to shoot a video today because today we've seen a lot of bleeding in the market over the last 8 or 12 hours, and I'm seeing the normal FUD being spread around and the normal panic and terror being spread around, and I'm seeing people that are starting to freak out. Alright, so let's talk about this a little bit. I just saw a post on Facebook where somebody was worried that things were really headed down the drain. And they're looking at a chart where they're looking at these 1 hour and 24-hour numbers. So let's take a look at those. I'm going to sort. This is my coins, and of course I'll hide the volumes. But I'm just talking about percentages of the coins in my portfolio. So if we sort this, we can look that there's a whole lot of red on here, right, on the 1 hour chart. Not too bad. Mainly, 1%, 2%, 5%. Very little green going on, and the ones that are green are tiny. So let's look at the 24-hour chart. Alright, so now we're seeing some pain. Now we're seeing some bleeding. 34, 32, 30, 30, 29. These huge losses, right? And no gains other than US Tether, which I only have $300 in. So it's really easy to look at that and say, oh my God, look at the crypto is dying. It's bled out 25, 30%. And in fact, my portfolio bled out over 40,000 US dollars in the last 12 hours. So it was excruciatingly painful. With that being said, step back for a second and take a look at the bigger picture. All right, let's take a look at the 7-day trend. Okay, so now we're seeing even bigger losses, 57, 54, 54, 53, so on and so forth. And we're still not really seeing anything in the way of gains other than, two coins, EOS and NEO. So when you look at the hour chart and the week chart and the 7-day chart, it's very easy to start freaking out and getting, in a full-blown panic mode. But you have to remember these altcoins were grossly overinflated the last 2 months. People were buying on pure euphoria. People were doing really dumb stuff. Jumping into coins like Stellar when it was 75 cents, 80 cents, 90 cents. I remember when Stellar was 1.8 cents and I was nervous about buying it. And now you got people buying it at 85 cents, or people buying EOS at $15 and $17. Again, I was nervous when EOS was 71 cents. People buying Verge at 25 and 30 cents. I bought Verge at a half a cent, right? People are coming to me and saying, hey, is this a good time to buy Verge? I'm like, hell no, it's not a good time to buy Verge, right? You don't buy an altcoin that just pumped itself up 5,000% in the last 30 days. But people were doing that. So naturally, when people are acting stupid and making stupid decisions based on fear of missing out, you're going to have a correction. And you're going to have a painful correction where you lose lots and lots of your gains because they were never real to begin with, right? They're artificial gains in an overinflated market. Sure, if you were smart and you had known and had a crystal ball, you could have cashed them out. That would have been great. But, who knows where that ends at, right? I sold a quarter of my position in Verge at 15 cents, and of course when it went to 30 cents, I was a little sick over it. But now that it's back down to 9 cents, I'm feeling pretty smart. Okay? So with that being said, check this out. Let's back up. Let's look at the big picture. Let's look at the 30-day trend. Okay, now the story is much different. So there are some coins that are down. Bitcoin's down 37% in the last 30 days. Litecoin's down 36%. Club is down. Pay is down. Swift is down. BitShares is down a tiny bit. Mona is down 47%. And by the way, I only have one Mona anyway. I mined it. I was testing it out how the mining was on it, and that's it. But if we start looking at the reverse, now look at this. PAC is up 5,500%. UKG is up 397%. Redcoin is up 292%. THC is up 200%. NEO is up 126%. ABY is up 116%, and so on and so forth. 100%, 95%, 89%, 86%, 86%, 67%. These are the types of gains that you don't see in the stock market ever, right? These are not normal gains. My brother is pretty successful with his stocks and stuff, and in a killer year, he's going to make 20% returns, right? And we're talking about 30 days here, okay? So if you come to me and you say, well, crypto sucks, it's crashing right now, you're silly. That means that either you don't understand cryptocurrency or you bought when you shouldn't have been buying at these all-time highs, all right? This is a natural part of any market. And I'm not sitting here and trying to preach like some type of expert. I'm just telling you, I went through these same things. The first time I went through a correction, it was painful and I lost 50% of my portfolio value. The second time I went through a correction, I got caught because it corrected and then it did like a dead cat bounce and it was a bull trap and I threw my money back in and then it corrected harder and it was very, very painful, right? Corrections suck. They're not fun. They're very scary. You're watching all these gains, disappear before your eyes. And, that's never an easy thing to do, but you got to understand that, if a market goes completely parabolic and climbs 500 or 1,000% across the board in a 2-month period, you got to pay that back at some point in time. All right. So I'm going to use one of my favorite sayings or favorite comparisons, analogies, whatever you want to call it. I talk about this on Facebook quite a bit, but for those griping and for those that are going to be out there laughing today at all you crypto people, right? It's like this: if you start with 1 cheeseburger and the market gives you 10 cheeseburgers, but then comes and takes 3 of them back, you're still walking out with 7 cheeseburgers instead of 1. So even though today was very painful for me and my portfolio did drop, like I said, $40,000 US, it's $40,000 US I didn't have, right? It's $40,000 US that was given to me by the market and it's just taking it back. And hopefully it will come back over the next couple of weeks or couple of months, and this will be another great year, because I got to tell you, $40,000 is a lot of friggin' money. I'm not a millionaire, and I don't got it like that, so to speak. So 40 grand, definitely, it's a lot. I mean, that's that's more than I used to make at my jobs before I was self-employed. So I'm not trying to downplay that. That was a really big deal. I'm just trying to explain to you that even when it's big, even when it hurts like that, there's people out there that took 6- and 7-figure, pullbacks today. And that's just the way crypto is. If the market gives you $100,000 and it takes back 40, you got to be happy with the 60 grand you still got versus dwelling on the fact that you coulda, woulda, shoulda sold when it was at the top. No one knows where the top is, right? Hindsight's always, I should have sold there. I should have sold Verge at 30 cents and bought it back at 9 cents. Hindsight always has that advantage. But in the moment, when Verge is 30 cents and you're going, oh my gosh, I'm up, 6,000%, what do I do? You don't know. Is it 30 cents? Is that the top? Is it 50 cents? Is it $1? I mean, if you look at Stellar, I bought Stellar at 3 cents. And when it got to 10 cents, I thought that was the top, but I held it. It got to 20 cents and I thought that was the top and I held it. So yeah, I could sit here and beat myself up because I didn't sell at 90 cents. But listen, if I was calling tops, I would have sold at 10 cents. So instead I held on to it, and now it's sitting at 49 cents. Right? So it's just part of the crypto game, but don't get in that negative mindset and start buying in all the FUD and stuff. I hear people talking about, Asia's going to ban cryptocurrency and this is happening, that's happening. Look, cryptocurrencies have been getting banned for the last 5 years. All right? Just FUD, right? So me personally, I'm not throwing money at the market right now. I'm still waiting to see how this plays out. I think it's a little early to call the bottom. It could be the bottom. I'm not saying it's not, but I think it's a little early to start, diving in there. We could see a small, uptrend, and then all of a sudden it really correct back down to that, $8,000 Bitcoin level or even lower. So I don't want to get caught in that trap. But hopefully, fingers crossed, this was it, and we can start moving north again. So time will tell. All right, with that being said, thank you for watching this video. Please remember, guys, I am just some guy sitting in a spare bedroom. I am not a financial advisor. I am not an investment advisor. You should always do your own due diligence, and you should always seek the professional advice of an investment professional before making any type of investment in cryptocurrency or any other type of investment. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like, come hang out with me and 3,500 other cryptocurrency enthusiasts in our Facebook group, Crypto Quick Start. There will be a link in the description of this video.